The NCES report called America Kindergarten, looking at entering kindergartners, found that 94% of the kids passed this very basic level 1 test, and about 58% passed a level 2 that demanded, more measurement, more counting strategies and things like that. But the important news here is look at the disparities between kids, 79% passing that level 2 whose mother had a bachelor's degree compared to only 32% whose mother had less than a high school degree. Huge gaps between different groups who have differential opportunities to engage in mathematical thinking. And these things are also, as Sam pointed out, international comparisons. And I thought this would be interesting to you because it's an international comparison that also looked at low resource and high resource kids in each of 2 countries. Okay? So what we're going to see first is this is the fall of kids' 3-year-old year. Sometime in the spring. It's not a pre-post. It's any time in the fall, any time in the spring. Fall of their 4-year-old year, spring of their 4-year-old year, and then they're off to kindergarten. Okay? Here's just a percentage correct on a researcher-based instrument of mathematics. U.S. kids from low-resource communities. Compare that to U.S. kids from high-resource communities. And you see 2 things. Number one, they know twice as much when they come in as measured by this simple instrument. The gap widens. In China, however, the low-resource kids have come in as high as our high-resource kids, learn a little bit more in preschool. Their low-resource kids start out, I'm sorry, that's their low-resource kids, I said. Their high-resource kids start out above, but notice that the gap is actually narrowing because there's an effort to give more opportunities or rich opportunities to those kids with the most need, which is something we need to learn. The National Math Panel concluded that children from low-income backgrounds don't only enter school with far less mathematical knowledge, but that gap widens continually as they go pre-K through grade 12. And the National Research Council report agrees with that conclusion. So the first lesson is gaps. Children can learn a lot of math, but the gaps are striking both internationally and between high-resource and low-resource groups.